Yo ballers, this is Kicks Contest, I'm Ljoha Matras Fly White, and today we're gonna test the Lamelo Ball second signature shoe with Puma. From the eye test, nothing has changed much since the first shoe. But the eye test, let's do the real test. Let's go! Like Puma MB.02, these are mid-cuts with a classic lacing system, so they are very easy to put on. There's enough padding in the heel area, but the upper is kinda stiff and not really flexible. The toe box is pretty roomy, so the toes bang against the shoe when you're moving, and that causes discomfort. This means you need some time to break them in. I went through the size and they were okay lengthwise, just that extra room in the forefoot. As I said, there's enough padding in the heel area and the laces don't choke the foot and nothing causes blisters. The only issue with the comfort is breathability, which is non-existent in this shoe, because this engineered mesh is not breathable at all. So as soon as you start moving around, your foot heats up and sweats like crazy. Like the first model, Puma MB.02 has nitro foam in the midsole for cushioning. And to be honest, it doesn't really get the job done at all. There's not enough impact protection in the heel. Even if I just jumped not that high, I could feel the impact. On this play, for example, I felt all the impact in my heel and it wasn't even a dunk. In the forefoot, the foam layer is the same thickness, but it is stiff and not responsive, so the court feel is not great at all. You don't feel fluid when you move wearing the shoes, and they're being marketed as the point guard sneakers. Melo MB.02 traction pattern is close to the classic herringbone, but more like feathers from Melo's signature tattoo. Overall, the traction's pretty good. I tested them in a few gyms with different types of courts, and the grip was nice everywhere, and the outsole is squeaky as well. But unfortunately, they pick up dust really quickly and you'll have to wipe more often than you'd like to. The grip is perfect on a rubber court too. Me and my homie Miroslav Jeletsky had a really great time with the cheerleader girls from the needle cheer team. They asked us for a dunk masterclass, and they did some crazy things too, like if you want more content with these young ladies. The materials are just basic, not an all-star player signature shoe type. What we have here is just mesh upper with a dull fused print on it. What is it, a flame, wings, whatever, it's just about it. Nothing really special to tell you about. Basic foam in the midsole, no torsion plate, forget about carbon, a small plastic reinforcement here in the back of the heel, and that's about it. Kinda poor material set. The assembly quality isn't great too. You can see the glue stains at the edge of the fuse layers, and they're starting to come off in some areas. The plastic overlay in the back already has some scratches after the tests. Each shoe weighs 480 grams or 16.9 ounces in size 12 US. Not the lightest shoes out there, but it's not going over 500 grams at least. Have you seen Melo roll his ankle in these shoes? It wasn't really a huge contact or like a really awkward landing, but we can see that the shoes are lacking lateral stability and support. That's something I was talking about when reviewing the first model, and nothing has changed since. There's still no outrigger and they're still unstable, so if you don't have strong feet and ankles, avoid these shoes. Even though they have this mid-cut silhouette, it doesn't support the ankle that much. When it comes to lockdown, the heel sits firmly inside the TPU heel counter and the laces keep the middle of the foot in place. The only issue is the forefoot lockdown because of the extra space in the toe box. As I mentioned, this causes discomfort when your toes bang against the toe box. It also increases the risk of tweaking your ankle, and that's maybe what happened with Melo. As for the torsion support, it's there because of the overall construction of the shoe, so you can't really twist the midsole. So what's changed compared to the previous model? Well, the Melo shoes just got worse in terms of performance and managed to score just 72 points in our tests and go to the bottom half of the season standings. Well, maybe they add to your assist game on the court. Just look at these outlet passes I did. The good thing is that they're not as hyped as the Puma Melo MB.02 because honestly, neither deserves it. Last year's Melo shoes were one of the most requested, but this time when I practiced, my homies at the gym didn't care much. Just some of them asked what these were. Well, that's what happens when they sacrifice performance for marketing and sales. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button that helps us to continue to grow. Subscribe to the channel if you're not, because I see that lots of you are watching but are not subscribed. What the f, guys? Also subscribe to our Instagram at Kicks Contest World, where we post teasers, first impressions, and basketball and sneaker news. See you there. This was Kicks Contest. I'm Ljocha Matras Fly White. Peace everyone. Kushti supчик. Pow!